One of the most dominating factions in sports entertainment history.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 795 pounds, the Animal Batista, the Game, Triple H, and the Viper, Randy Orton. Evolution.
At one time, Triple H, Randy Orton, and Batista held the world, the Intercontinental, and the Tag Team titles.
You factor in the Nature Boy Ric Flair into the Evolution mix, you're talking about 49 combined world championships. That is an unbelievable statistic. But when you're staring at these three men, it's no surprise that Evolution is one of the greatest factions of all time.
Yeah, and a faction that has stood the test of time. A faction that came together 10 years after those accomplishments of world titles, intercontinental titles, tag team titles, and picked up right where they left off.
The big fight feel, a high-pressure situation, and that is exactly where these three superstars want to be.
Three legends, three surefire Hall of Famers, three of the greatest we have ever seen.
The Animal, the Cerebral Assassin, and the Viper. Evolution has drawn the line in the sand. They have come to fight, to prove that they're all-time greats.
If you were to assemble an all-star team, a dream team of sports entertainment, it would look exactly like Evolution.
The undisputed era is here.
Cole, O'Reilly, and Fish, the most elite superstars in the entire world.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 602 pounds, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. The Undisputed Era.
Two-time NXT Tag Team Champions have arrived. You talk about the Undisputed Era, you're looking at a collection of some of the most successful, internationally traveled superstars in all of sports entertainment.
And now you add Roddy Strong to the mix, and they are as dominant as ever. And you add Roddy Strong to the mix now, and Undisputed Era may just be unstoppable.
Yeah, you mentioned being unstoppable, especially when it comes to the big stage. Who could forget that fateful night at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, when this faction not only won the North American Championship.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear.
You gotta believe this one's over.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
Going to the cover.
Easily kicks out of that one.
That's either sheer genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Down they go.
Ooh, what impact.
The cover.
Giants, immortals, the undead, warriors, legendary champions, Olympic heroes, they've all fallen to the pedigree from the King of Kings, Triple H. Big backdrop.
Oh, he's almost there. There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Hooked him up.
And a suplex.
Corey, something I've observed over the years from this seat is what WWE superstars have learned the hard way. Triple H is always one pedigree away from victory.
Armed with the pedigree, the game has dropped opponents to the announcer's table on thumbtacks and steel chairs, even the steel ring steps. Just check out his match against Brock Lesnar from WrestleMania 29.
Randy Orton is one of the most dominant competitors in WWE history with few weaknesses. Corey, how would you target the Apex Predator?
One needs to look at Orton's medical history for the key. More than anything else, shoulder injuries have put the Viper on the sideline. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Corey brought up Orton's many shoulder injuries earlier, and my quick research corroborates that. He suffered one just 6 months into his career and has been out of action as recently as 2016 due to shoulder issues.
Well, even if you don't re-injure the Apex Predator's shoulder, it's still smart to target it as you'll drastically reduce the effectiveness of his RKO.
He might have it. Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Pin's broken up.
I can't believe it.
Harsh impact. Oh, what an uppercut. German suplex. This might be it. Oh, my.
He's not looking like himself here.
I think it's safe to say that the action so far in this six-man tag team match is exactly what we expected.
When you put that much meat in the ring, somebody's going to get hurt. And unfortunately for him, he's the one on the receiving end of this inevitable beatdown.
He seemed more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes me think he still has plenty of fight left in him.
Setting it up.
The Viper getting absolutely pounded right now.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh, and a backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Oh, he's setting it up.
Uh-oh, nailed it.
He's got him covered. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Oh, he's setting it up.
Uh-oh.
Is he done? No, he releases the hold.
What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win?
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
In off the tag. Oh, what impact. We've got a cover.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third-team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Nope, reverses it.
Triple H gets the tag. Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where two members of the trio perform a double team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referee's count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring. But if your team of 3 can deliver that type of offense, your trio will be in good shape.
He gets him with a reversal. Triple H doing a great job of turning that around. Man, what a slam. When this guy's on, look out.
Got the leg.
Bang and screw.
That'll tear your knee up. Beautiful technique.
Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X. Whoa!
He's taking some offense, but we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here. Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about 3-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all. Time, who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number.
Oh, look, go flying fish hook. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
No look against Batista there. Here we go. What a DDT. Oh, look, Bobby Fish is in position.
Crush impact. That should do it.
Never say die attitude out of him.
How'd he do that?
Beautiful technique.
Tagged in.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. 2 teams of 3 compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction, where 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during, it might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Such a tough target. When I was Triple H here, I can't help but think how he's changed the face of the WWE over the years, including when he was the driving force behind the creation of Evolution in 2002 with the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
What are we gonna see here?
Hung up on... Ooh, neck breaker. Getting closer, and he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Michael started discussing Evolution in 2002 and the force they became. They represented the past with Flair, the present with Triple H, and the future with Randy Orton and Batista. Might not have liked them, but you had to respect them.
Not like Evolution. Setting it up. Now, brain buster. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
There are times during a six-man tag match where the hostility between 2 teams overflows. The result is complete chaos, and all 6 superstars duke it out inside, and many times outside the ring. It's complete and total.
Oh, he's setting it up!
He's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
And the odds just swung in Kyle O'Reilly's favor.
Look out! Byron, you talked about the moment in six-man tag matches when all semblance of order breaks down.
He goes for the cover. He's got to be running on empty at this point.
He's still in this.
And it's Batista with a reversal.
Running FTO Clancy.
Nicely done. He has such a wide array of offense from anywhere in the ring.
In 2016,
Oh, no. We know what this is. Definitely not where you want to be.
Slammed with authority.
But can he follow up here?
even more amazing this time around, Cole.
He's in big trouble. He's getting closer, Corey. Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
What a strike. Corey, you talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons, and looking for all the glory here. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, even now, when he's on the edge of defeat, Triple H shows the grit you expect from a superstar like him.
And out the tag.
There are instances when a six-man tag match will feature a team where superstars have not always seen eye to eye, or are in the midst of a dispute.
There's a pin now. And he breaks up the count. Drop suplex. It's a go! He goes down hard.
Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
Oh, man, what a boot.
Corey, earlier you talked about what needs to happen when members of a six-man team have differences or had differences in the past. If the team can't find a way to get on the same page, they will not last very long. Someone on the team has to step up and make sure for at least that match, everyone on the team can work together.
Well, that's easier said than done. Just because superstars might be favorites of the WWE Universe or have a...
You only got one. What a strike. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
Well, folks, watching Triple H here, you can't help but marvel at the career he's put together over the last few decades. He's the only man in the world who can be called the King of Kings, and it's not an exaggeration.
From behind. Oh, next.
Shoulders are down.
Down goes the referee.
There was just no getting out of the way on that one.
Set him up. Oh, what impact.
No luck against Batista there.
Going all the way up.
Incoming. He's going for the pin. And he got a near fall out of it.
How'd he do that?
Look at Triple H stalking him. He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever come. Oh boy, he is rolling. The Florida Keys. Boom. Here's his moment, Michael. Will Triple H even be able to continue?
How can you question the game? He gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
Not yet.
This is getting out of control. Randy Orton has seen better days. What are we going to see here?
Hung up on neck breaker.
Nailed it. This one's over, guys.
Cover here.
Triple H has been eliminated.
He's going for it all.
When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
Oh! Back now inside the ring.
Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of a six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors...
You only got one. Make your last shot count.
The Viper getting...
Look at this. Oh, he kicked out. Unbelievable.
Randy is everything a superstar should be. That's proof right there.
Regardless of how you feel about the tactics employed by Adam Cole, the man's ability when the bell rings is incredible. You'll be hard-pressed to find a more versatile competitor anywhere.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
Ooh, what impact. Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Let's go back to Adam Cole's well-rounded skill set. He can fly, he can make you tap, he can knock you out, and with the Undisputed Era, he can execute a plan flawlessly. You have got to love it. It's all about Adam Cole in there, baby.
Oh, there he goes again. Listen, anyone who is going to sign a contract to square up against Adam Cole needs to realize exactly what they've got themselves into. Cole calculates every move he makes in that ring. I think this is the beginning of the end.
He's struggling a bit here. He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
To be successful, the offensive style he's relying on tonight requires him not lose too much stamina. But by the looks of things right now, he might need a new game plan.
Man, he was making it look easy there for a moment, which is pretty impressive considering who he's in the ring with. Oh, what a chop block.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
He's stalking his opponent. Look at this.
The shoulders are down.
Randy Orton has been eliminated.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Here we go. The DDT. Corey, we've talked about six-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional six-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Something that is always important in a six-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful six-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Look out, look out. This could be it. Teamwork is always paramount in a six-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a... Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
This one is over. You gotta believe this one's over.
The old Panama Sunrise. Shoulders on the mat.
The Animal Batista has
What an amazing six-man tag match.
Something tells me WWE fans will be discussing this six-man tag match for years to come, and I can't blame them.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here are your winners, Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish. The Undisputed Era.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
That's a big win right there. Anytime you can pin another WWE competitor's shoulders to the mat for the 3